and it'll build big time with the kind of support India have here. It's a full house. The Indian team will regroup now for one final fling here. 20 overs of fielding. Can they restrict Pakistan? And Mahendra Singh Dhoni will have some inspirational words to tell his players here.
Something you see a lot of now in international cricket, teams coming out, form this huddle, and it's the captain who will take the microphone, if you like, and just sort of say to his players, come on boys, it's about the intensity out here, let's do it as a team. That catch, that run out, that could be the difference in the match. He's probably mentioned the pressure that the Pakistan batsmen are under, and I'm not sure it's a freebie. The first look at the Pakistan openers coming out, it's their standard opening pair, Nazir and Hafiz, other two batsmen, and the crowd now, they buzzed off to get a drink or something to eat. They're now making their way back to the seats. The atmosphere, the music is pumping here at Wanderers. We've had that at every venue around South Africa. The atmosphere at all venues has been unbelievable.
Unbelievable, and that's why I think it's the reception this 2020 cricket has got in South Africa is amazing. Remember, 2020 cricket was played here first in the year 2000, so people are used to it. Mohammad Hafiz opening the batting for Pakistan with Imran Nazir. This will be a real test for the Indians early on. What they've got to put into the equation is a couple of run-outs. They can sneak in a couple of run-outs from somewhere, and then pressure will build. And even 158 might be a competitive score.
To think that this tournament only started 2 weeks ago, and today the winner will be decided. It's RP Singh with the new ball. He's taken 9 wickets in the tournament, and he uses the swing nicely. Will it swing for him? He might get the first over with the ball moving around, but then after that it probably won't. Here's the first ball now. Pakistan run chase underway. Nice feeling in any form of the game if you're opening the batting to get that first ball away, get off the mark.
Well, that gets Imran Nazir on strike. He struck some form in the last game. Pakistan played against New Zealand. Attacking player. Doesn't mind taking the aerial route. Likes to cut and pull.
So it's Imran Nazir on strike now. This pair have opened twice together in the tournament. The first time they scored 60. That was against New Zealand. It was a real shift for Pakistan, actually getting an opening combination working. And then it was 25 against Australia. They're still, I suppose, familiarising themselves with each other and just getting that opening combination. You just don't have any time to think in 2020 cricket. It's all about your instinct. It's all about body language. You know you're going to be sneaking singles. And as we saw with Pakistan, the men on the offside, they've got a slip in place, but the men behind point, cover, mid-off, right back on the inner circle, almost conceding a single if it's just nudged into the offside. You feel that everything has to go right for India at this point. They do have to take every chance. Whether that be a catch run out, the bowlers have got to be spot on. If someone is bowling well, it's got to be backed up at the other end, because the game could get away, and if panic starts to set in, then it'd be trouble for either side if they start to panic.
And so often you've seen games like this. In fact, even when teams are chasing lower targets, they get to 25, 30 for no loss. You feel as if they're cruising. Suddenly a wicket comes by way of a run out, and things suddenly start to change. And it changes more often than not in India-Pakistan matches. I speak from experience, and I'll tell you that.
Well, there's only, what, 500 million people watching in that part of the world. The cricket is a religion. That's for sure.
It can be cruel, can't it? Such a cruel game. A hero all the way, Misbah-ul-Haq, 43 from 38. One strike, one hit. That's all he needed. Wrong option. The poor lad was absolutely distraught, but what a game of cricket. India and Pakistan, you've served up an absolute treat here.
Time to rejoice for India. But Pakistan can hold their head up high because from nowhere they bounce back, courtesy Misbah-ul-Haq. A terrific final, worthy of the occasion.
Nothing to be ashamed of, Pakistan. They came back so strongly at the end. That captain has been special. Shoaib Malik has been special. Every one of these players, all 22 of them, have played their part in making this an unbelievable game of cricket. Just look at these scenes.
A lap of honour being taken by the Indian team. They had big following here. And they are the deserved winners of this T20 championship because they played brilliant cricket. From nowhere they came back into reckoning, and in the final they got rid of Pakistan by just 5 runs.
Well, by a whisker. Unprecedented scenes here at a cricket ground. Could have gone either way. One strike, one hit, 9 down. Misbah-ul-Haq hits a 6. 3 balls required. Needs another strike. What a catch it was. Get yourself under one of those. Srishant it was, with 32,000 breathing down your neck. India on the first, I would suspect, lap of honour.
All our heroes, all 22 players, because what a final we had. Credit to India really for holding their nerves, and especially to Srishant. He was put away for plenty in his 4 overs, and he redeemed himself in the end by taking that pressure catch.
Well, administrators come under pressure every now and again, but have they found something here? It has been so good throughout the competition. They don't know what to do. They've not a clue. They're just jogging around. They've got the flags. Adoring fans, of course, from India. 32,000. Look at him. What is he doing? Harbhajan Baji. Behave yourself. Srishant is still pumping his hand. I just wonder if it's sunk into these boys that they've actually won.
It was in the end a terrific effort because they were certainly about 10-15 runs lighter. It was a good batting track. The ball was coming on to bat just a little slow second time around, but credit to India for really holding their nerve and bowling the right lines to bowl Pakistan out now. Normally you don't see that in T20 cricket. There's that big trophy.
Well, that's what they've been playing for. The one in the middle.
Yeah, not the girls.
Well, this is the end. Well, is it the right option, the wrong option? One boundary hit. The winning moment. Srishant is camped under it. How many things are going through his mind? He clings on and launches it into the air. Misbah, nearly a hero for Pakistan. Look at these scenes.
Well, I think the idea was right in the end, Bundle, because the fine leg was up in the ring. But I think Joginder Sharma didn't really have the pace on the ball for that ball to cross the fielder.
Well, he'll relive that delivery many times, Misbah-ul-Haq. Striking a 6 in the over and needing another hit. 6 to win from 3 balls. All sorts of things again going through his mind. If I get a 4, fine legs up. And look at these guys. Yuvraj, how good has he been? Every player has played the part. I've not a clue who's at the bottom of there. Leave him alone, he's fragile.
It's a scrum. We've been watching a lot of rugby, but the man who will survive it's Virender Sehwag.
Well, a shirt exchange here. The little fella gets Virender Singh Dhoni's shirt. How good is that? Well, we've seen one lap of honour. Been all around this ground. I don't think a soul has left. 32,000 crammed in here at the Wanderers. And they're just settling down. It's just hitting them what they've done. They were the best two teams without doubt in the competition, these two. They've served up something really special for the final.
Yes, it wasn't an anticlimax. Both teams played brilliant cricket, under pressure, both of them. And ICC would be pretty happy with the outcome of this T20 competition, because this game is here to stay. Packaged magnificently by South Africa, the crowds, the dancing girls, the razzmatazz, the colour, all brilliantly done.
Well, there's plenty of razzmatazz, you can be very sure of that. But the cricket has stood on its own. That's the most important thing, that this cricket has stood up there. The skill of the players at breakneck speed, you've got to say that. The striking of the cricket ball, the thought of the bowlers, the fielding skills, the drama of the drop catches and the missed fields. Well, it's all resulted in the winners of the ICC World 2020 at India. Just shading it from Pakistan. Well, Pakistan have really played their part in this. Sometimes you'll hear Ramiz that become real repercussions in Pakistan. There shouldn't be. They have been terrific in the competition.
I'm sure there'll be no repercussions, because Pakistan cricket has turned for the better after this 2020 World Cup. Nobody really were giving them even a thought of getting to a final in a 2020 game, but this is how it all ended up. Misbah-ul Haq was the last man to be dismissed for 43, just a stroke away from a victory when he tried to scoop the ball over the infield and was caught by Shrikant. Imran Nazir was a costly run out, and then the innings faltered in the middle phase of the innings. Courtesy R.P. Singh, 3 for 26, 3 for 16 for Irfan Pathan. I thought he bowled magnificently. Harbhajan Singh, none for 36, and Shrikant came under fire. But in the end, India home by just 5 runs.
So the match summary, this was the final, India versus Pakistan, and the two best teams were in the final. India winning the toss and batting first, 157 for 5. Would it be enough? Many people had doubts. Gambia, 75. Sharma with 30. Pakistan in reply, so close, 152 not out. Join us after this break, don't go anywhere.
का सपना